Okay, everybody, this is video 2 and article 2 of the next step that I feel like that helps me, and I hope it helps you. And what I want you to focus on is your why. If you don't know what your why is, your why has got to be, that you may have heard the saying, find a why that makes you cry. And there's some truth to that, because it's got to be, your why should compel you to do as good as you can in your personal life, in your financial life, with your relationships. But it propels you. It makes you wake up every day. If you hate your job, a lot of people do right now. They're doing things that they didn't dream of doing years ago. They didn't go to school to get their college education to go work at Lowe's or to go work at Home Depot. And if that's where you work, that's fine, to each their own. But some people now that used to have pharmaceutical jobs, that used to have, I've seen attorneys that have lost it all, that are having to go out, people that own nice businesses that are having to reinvent themselves. So in order to start moving in the right direction, I think you have to find a why that propels you to get up and do things that you don't want to do every day. I was in church a couple of weeks ago, and they talked about, if you want to have what normal people have, you have to do what normal people do. If you want something better, dare to be weird, okay? In my profession, network marketing, it's considered weird by a lot of people. I love it. I get to train people. I get to talk to them about their whys. What do you want? My why is, I'm out here in the Smokies, and this is one of my favorite things to do. I've got a couple of cabins up here. One of my favorite things to do is just to get away for a weekend. I've sat here, to be honest, I've eaten chips, laid around, looked at this beautiful scenery behind me. But it's one of the things, my wife is with me. She's a writer. She's upstairs working on, she's got a book project that she's working on. But one of my whys is to spend quality time, to find a profession that allows me to spend quality time with the people that I love. So I'm here this weekend with my wife, who I dearly love. My kids are our kids. We're both divorced, and our kids are with their respective other parents, and we do this every other weekend to get away somewhere. We'll go for a bike ride, but it allows us if I make any income, I want to be able to use that income to be able to travel with the people I love. When I have my kids, I do everything I can to do fun things with them, but that's what supports my why. Yes, I'd like to make money, but your why's got to be bigger than just getting out of debt. That's not going to do it. It's got to be something that you can tie an anchor to make you do things. When I talked about being weird, you have to focus on the activities, not the results. So if making phone calls and sending emails is part of your secondary job, your part-time job, your network marketing business, and you've got a full-time 40-hour-a-week job, I would encourage you not to watch as much TV and do things at night. If you've got an hour or two at night, focus on that why and just focus on the activities. Sending emails, making 5 phone calls a day, making 3 phone calls a day. There's a saying that I use from Todd Falcone. I don't do it all the time, but it's a good one to live by. Double digits a day helps the commission checks be on their way. So with that, if you make 10 calls or more every day to prospects in the network marketing business, you are going to have some success. So I encourage you to write that down. Write down a list of things that you want in your life, and focus on the one that really draws some emotion, because that's going to be the one when times get tough, when you think about quitting. I've heard the saying, never quit on a bad day. If everything's in the tank and you feel like you're going nowhere, don't quit. You have to stay consistent. A lot of people want to come into network marketing and make a lot of money overnight, and it just doesn't happen. So you have to do the daily steps every day, and before you know it, you've got a little bit of momentum, and you're starting to see your business and your life, your personal life, your financial life take shape. So I hope that's helpful, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.